I didn't actually, I never really clocked my cosplays, and I certainly don't keep the receipts because if my wife knew, she'd kill me.
Be from Cosplay Alliance here with Marc Kandel. Now, Marc, I hear you are quite the foam smith, so you built this entire costume here.
This entire costume is built, yes. And yes, I did it too.
So you're the real Iron Man, although foam man maybe?
Yeah, I'd probably say EVA boy.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it since 2012, but I gotta say, when folks are like, well, how long? I'm like, if you start tomorrow with all the tutorials online and all the resources that you have now, you can be probably better than me at whatever level I'm at within 2 months. I've never factored time into skill.
In 2012, we didn't have the resources that we had back then. So how did you learn?
I really just stayed at home. I cut things out. Like, I do have an annoying habit of looking at something and knowing how to cut it out and knowing how to build it. Now, whether it looked good or not, that's what took the intervening years. This I didn't build till like 2019 or 2020. So you'll see.
So you're essentially real life Forge then. That's so cool.
Yeah, I think you're making the night too special, but you know, I'll take it. What can I say?
So what made you decide to start getting into this?
It was a fluke. I needed something else to do at Comic-Con after I got all my books signed. You know, back when Comic-Con was about comics. And I was there with a bunch of people that we used to like action figures. Now I'm priced out of that hobby, so I just make myself into one. And I said to myself, well, I'm just going to be hanging out all day with a bunch of introverts. What the hell are we going to talk about? Because I'd never met them in person. So I said, let me build a Dr. Doom. That's my favorite character. And again, I built this hard scrabble Dr. Doom. It seemed to work. People went gaga over it, up to and including Marvel people. And I've been doing it ever since. I caught the bug. And now the crafting lowers my blood pressure.
Fair. Now you started your cosplay career with Dr. Doom.
Oh, yeah. He's my favorite character.
I love him too, but that's one hell of a build. How long did that take you as like a novice?
As a novice?
Well, as a beginner, actually.
I mean, that thing's a step up from just wrapping a towel around my shoulders. That old one. Now what I'm up to today, I built this guy over here. If you can pivot, that dinosaur over there.
Oh my God.
That's me.
Dinosaur Dr. Doom?
Dinosaur Dr. Doom. If you look at Marvel, you'll see that I made out quite well this year. That's their backdrop now. Not the cosplay, but the image that I decided to build happens to be their backdrop this year.
Marvel's backdrop this year is
my cosplay.
That's incredible. That's so cool. How did that feel?
Oh, he just got it too. Cameraman just look of surprise, thought we wouldn't notice. It felt pretty great. I squealed like an 11-year-old, and then I called my buddy over, and he squealed like an 11-year-old, and then we did that Three Stooges dance. Success! Success!
So how long does something like this take you now?
So Iron Man, I had a learning curve again. I would say this was about 6 to 7 months. The Dinosaur, that's an exact year. I started on September 6th of last year, and I finished midnight September 6th of this year. That's just how it worked out. I never really clocked my cosplays, and I certainly don't keep the receipts because if my wife knew, she'd kill me. Probably most of it in paint and automotive paint and glue is probably the most expensive parts. To do an Iron Man, you need to go to AutoZone a lot.
Probably on several federal watch lists now, buying all of that paint and glue and not having a bunch of cars in your front yard.
It's the zip ties that do it. I'll be honest and fair with you.
Thank you so much. So what's the next build that you have planned?
Gosh, do I need to build? I want to play Xbox and not worry about things for a while. Okay.
We know you're not actually going to do that, though. I saw the light go out in your eyes when you said that.
Yeah, I'm a very sick man. I'm going to keep building. I'm going to do my first DC cosplay. I always keep these things quiet. I like a big reveal, but for Cosplay Alliance, what the hell? I'm going to build Cyborg Superman from the 90s. Oh, look, he did the thing again.
That's going to be so cool. Gus is losing his mind, our camera guy right now. And where can we find you online?
Instagram was all out of fancy names when I joined. It's just Marc, MARC.KANDEL. It is my name. It's not fancy. It's Tired Old Man Cosplay. And it's Marc Kandel. Marc.Kandel.
Tired Old Man Cosplay was also taken.
Yes. Tired Man Cosplay 5168.
Thank you so much, Marc.